please understand that sometimes trickster spirits, they can be a little sneaky and smart. They try to go off of what you feel you know. Hey y'all, welcome back. You already know it's your girl Cece, and I have a helpful tip for a lot of y'all, okay? So some of you guys, this may help if you're spiritual. If you aren't, okay, it'll still help. But this is going to be revolving around visitations, okay? Visitation dreams. If any of you that are watching have ever had a dream where a past loved one has come and you know, said something to you, they've shown up in a dream, or you see them often, I want to make sure that you know the difference between a visitation and what's not a visitation, okay? So I know there's been a lot of videos on TikTok and social media over the past couple of years about like not accepting food in a dream, not accepting something to drink in a dream, not to do certain things, your do's and don'ts, okay? And yes, some of those are correct. In addition to that, knowing when there's an entity that's talking to you that is masquerading as a loved one. This is very important for you to understand the differentiation between the two, okay? So a visitation that is actually from a past loved one, it is going to circulate around the same feeling that you had about them in real life. So you may smell the same smell that they had. Maybe they had a favorite cologne, favorite perfume. You may smell that in the dream. You may smell them around. If you are having a real visitation, the main thing that I want y'all to look for in a dream especially is to see if their mouth is moving. I know it sounds really odd. Please stay with me, okay? Those that are having a real visitation dream from a past loved one, they usually are at the stage, once they pass on and they start coming through dreams, usually they're at a stage where they can telepathically talk, okay? That's usually how spirits talk, okay? Because you got to realize all these spirits, all these different countries and stuff like that, not everybody speaks the same language. And as a medium myself, that's why I'm able to connect to people that speak different languages on the other side, because they speak through telepathy. So they really don't move their mouth. So usually if it's a trickster spirit versus a real visitation, the trickster spirit will move their mouth. They may sound exactly like the person, but I'm not gonna lie, majority of the time, if it's a visitation, you will know the difference because of a feeling. You will either feel their heart, you can feel the emotions that you felt when they passed, or just the love that you have for them. You'll feel it immensely to the point where it's undeniable. And that being usually will not move their mouth, okay? It's something up, they'll just stand there and you'll know what the hell they're saying. It's something about that, okay? Or maybe that's how they connect with me, but I know I've seen this and heard different stories from different people, and I try to tell people all the time, the difference between a trickster spirit and a dream and one that is real is how they make you feel. If you feel like there's a void or a difference between how they are on the other side versus now, and it's not a positive difference, then it's not them. If, for instance, I'll give you another hint. If you had someone that passed and they may have been in a wheelchair, okay, they passed in a wheelchair, and you see them in a dream, they're walking. Yes, that's a visitation. Most of the time, spirits will go back to the stage that they loved the most. So if they wanted to walk, they were able to walk at some point in life, that's what they go back to. Sometimes trickster spirits will come in and try to take the form of the last thing that you've known them to be. So be aware that sometimes they take on different stages, or they try to trick you through that. So be aware, it's the feeling that you get. You can feel a genuine feeling off of this dream, off of this person. They're usually in a better state of mind or a better state of physical health than they were when they passed in the dream. And 9 times out of 10, their mouth isn't moving, okay? You may feel like their mouth is moving, but if you really pay attention to your dream, they are talking without their mouth moving. There is no mouth moving. They're speaking telepathically to you. You are feeling whatever they're feeling. Or you may have dreams where you saw somebody that you thought looked like your loved one. Okay, sometimes that's a trickster spirit. Like, it just, please understand that sometimes trickster spirits, they can be a little sneaky and smart. They try to go off of what you feel you know. Okay, I love y'all. Bye.